Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Sure. Let's take a look.
You break it, you buy it.
Don't shout it out. Chat, share, and bet it out together with mates. Imagine what you could be buying instead.
There are a lot of sets of power armor in Fallout 4, but some of the best are tucked away and hidden, waiting for you to find them. So in this video, I will be showing you where to find over 10 hidden power armor suits and some legendary power armor pieces that you won't want to miss. But first, Christmas is right around the corner, so if you're looking for some great gift ideas, check out the link in the pinned comment below. Now, the first power armor on this list is the best power armor from the base version of Fallout 4, which will be the XO1 power armor suit. Usually a full set of XO1 power armor will be pretty tricky to track down, but there is one place that you can go to get a guaranteed full set of XO1 once you are past level 30. And that will be the 35 Court building. This will be an unmarked location right here on your map. When you get here, make your way to the roof. On the roof, you will be attacked by a sentry and an assaultron, but once they are dead, you can hit the red buttons in the room that they spawned in to unlock the cage in the middle of the roof. And here you will find a full set of XO1 power armor. Just so you're aware, even if the power armor doesn't look like XO1, it will still turn into XO1 as soon as you get into it. Now, the XO1 is still considered to be one of the best power armors in Fallout 4, and it will start with 1,200 resistance, 790 energy resistance, and 1,050 radiation resistance. But of course, these numbers can be increased by upgrading each piece of the power armor. Next up, we have a power armor that isn't exactly super rare, but it can be tricky to find a full set of it, and that will be the Raider power armor. To get a full set of the Raider power armor, you will need to go into the Golden Sea, then make your way to this cave on the map. And in this cave, you will find a full set of the Raider power armor. Now, the stats on this power armor aren't the best, as it will start with 500 damage resistance, 250 energy resistance, and 1,050 radiation resistance, but the Raider power armor does look pretty cool, and it is a must-have if you're trying to build your collection of power armors. The next power armor suit will come from the Pyromaniac side quest. This is a short and simple side quest where all you will need to do is defeat the mini-boss Pyro. Once you do this, you can move the Hellfire power armor off of his body. Now, the Hellfire power armor is actually pretty good, especially for how easy it is to acquire, and there's a lot of room for for improvement by modifying and upgrading items. But it will start with 500 damage resistance, 550 energy resistance, and 1050 resistance. But once you loot that Hellfire power armor, you will be marked by the Enclave as a target, which means at any time a squad of Enclave soldiers will spawn around you and attack you. This will be 2 basic soldiers and 1 soldier in an Enclave Hellfire power armor suit. The Enclave Hellfire power armor will be very similar to the Hellfire set, but the Enclave Hellfire power armor suit is on in max level, saving you resources by giving you a max level power up right away. Side quest. This is a pretty simple side quest that shouldn't take you too long. And at the end of it, you will be given a full suit of XO2 power armor for free. You'll have to make this power armor so this has but the base stats on it are 1,220 damage resistance, 790 energy resistance, and 1,050 radiation resistance. So no matter what version you get, you will still have a pretty strong power armor suit on your hands for free. But what most people don't know is after you complete this quest, you can interact with the terminal behind the power armor to cut off the radio signal. This will expose a nearby hidden safe with the XO2 Devil's Inferno mod inside of it. This mod will be applied to the XO2's chest armor, and it will increase your movement speed by 5% and recharge your action points when you take damage. But it will also damage all nearby enemies, so it's definitely worth grabbing. The next power armor will come from the first quest in the Nuka World DLC story. During this quest, you will encounter Overboss Coulter, who you will have to defeat in a fight. After defeating him, you can loot the Overboss power armor off of his body. This may seem pretty obvious, but a lot of people completely miss this, and the Overboss power armor is a great power armor set with a unique look. The stats on it are 1,220 damage and energy resistance, and 1,050 radiation resistance. But the perk on the chest piece will make it shoot out electricity, which will damage all nearby enemies. There are a lot of very powerful weapons in Fallout 4, but most of them are tucked away and hard to find. So in this video, I will be showing you 12 overpowered weapons that you don't want to miss. But before we get into it, Christmas is right around the corner. If you're looking for some great gift ideas, check out the pinned comment below. Now first up on the list is a very powerful weapon that you can walk right past. To get it, you will have to get to this location. When you get here, take out all of the raiders, then make your way to the underground tunnels. And at the end of the tunnel, you find this hole in the ground full of water. Jump in and swim down This is a very overpowered melee weapon as it will do a lot of damage, and the perk on it will apply both a bleed and poison effect to your target, which will keep constant pressure on your enemies, making it harder for them to heal themselves. The next weapon on the list is one of the strongest weapons that you will find during the early game of Fallout 4. To get it, you will need to head over to the Cambridge Police Station. When you get here, you will need to assist the Brotherhood of Steel by helping them defeat a large group of ghouls. With the recent success of the Fallout TV show, a ton of people have returned to the Fallout video games and revitalized the franchise. But with the most recent single-player installment of Fallout, which was Fallout 4, released back in those new and returning players have been begging for some form of update on either a new single-player Fallout game or a remaster of either Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. The possibility of this reached a new high last week when Bethesda started to tease a new Fallout event called Fallout Day. Clearly, this could be what everyone was waiting for, and of course, speculation started. We have known about a pretty legitimate leak from the FTC for a while now, and in that leak we saw a list of things that were or were about to be worked on by Bethesda, including a Fallout 3 remaster and an Elder Scrolls So naturally, we all thought Fallout Day would be a reveal of this Fallout 3 remaster project, and people were very excited about it. Because it made sense. All of the pieces of the puzzle were there. The leak that confirmed Fallout 3 Remastered was in the works, Fallout was extremely popular again, we had just gotten news that the Fallout TV show would resume filming next month, there was a strange amount of threes in the Fallout Day promotional post, the website said there would be surprises during the event, and Fallout 3's 16-year anniversary was just days away. All of this brought almost 170,000 views to the Fallout Day livestream on YouTube. Little did we know that the Fallout Day event would only focus on the most disliked the Commonwealth in Fallout 4. But there are a ton of things hidden around the Commonwealth in Fallout 4. But in this video, I will be showing you 15 hidden weapons that you don't want to miss. These weapons won't really require much effort to get them. You will just need to head to their spawn locations and pick them up. So the first weapon will come from the Vital Pump House. This will be an unmarked location to the southeast of Sagus Ironworks. When you get here, you will need to interact with these buttons to unlock the door to your right. The only way to do this is to push these buttons until the correct code is displayed above the buttons. That code will be 10451. Then you can enter the door, and in the room behind the door, you will find the legendary Gator revolver on the floor. This weapon will come with a base damage of 48, and the first one is start, dealing an additional 15 damage. The next weapon will come from the dungeons.
Shit.
When you get here, clear out all of the raiders, then make your way to the underground tunnels. In these tunnels, you will encounter a bunch of enemies, but if you fight past them,
No sign of him now.
and get to the end of the tunnel, you will find a hole in the ground that you can jump into and swim down to find Krems 2. This is an extremely powerful melee weapon, and the perk on it will apply both a bleed and poison effect to your target. To get the next weapon, you will need to head over to the Libertalia area. When you get here, make your way to the top of this building. And here you will find the captain's cabin. And on this box, you will find the legendary Lefusel Terrible Shotgun. This will be a very strong shotgun that will have a base damage of 62, and the perk on this weapon will increase the limb damage done by this weapon by 25%, but it will also greatly increase its recoil. The next weapon will be found at Hubris Comics. When you get here, clear out the ghouls in the first room, then you can look for the display case that will be behind the counter. And in this locked display case, you will find the legendary Grognax Axe. This is a really primitive weapon due to its target. It's done with this weapon, stagger your targets, and also apply a bleed effect to that target. To get the next weapon on this list, you will need to reach level 20, which shouldn't take too long. But once you reach level 20, you can head over to the Overland Station, then make your way east. And here you will find this crashed UFO. On the ground around the UFO, you will find blood, but you can fall into this cave. There are a ton of things hidden around the Commonwealth in Fallout 4, but in this video, I will be showing you 15 hidden weapons that you don't want to miss. These weapons won't really require much effort to get them. You will just need to head over to their spawn locations and pick them up. So the first weapon will come from the Vital Pump House. This will be an unmarked location to the southeast of Sagus Ironworks. When you get here, you will need to interact with There are a ton of things hidden around the Commonwealth in Fallout 4, but in this video, I will be showing you 15 hidden weapons that you don't want to miss. These weapons won't really require much effort to get them. You will just need to head over to their spawn locations and pick them up. So the first weapon will come from the Vital Pump House. This will be an unmarked location to the southeast of Sagus Ironworks 4. But in this video, I will be showing you 15 hidden weapons that you don't want to miss. These weapons won't really require much effort to get them. You will just need to head over to their spawn locations and pick them up. So the first weapon will come from the Vital Pump House. This will be an unmarked location to the southeast of Sagus Ironworks. When you get here, you will need to interact with these buttons to unlock the door to your right. The only way to do this is to push these buttons until the correct code is displayed above the buttons. That code will be 10451. Then you can enter the door, and in the room behind the door, you will find the legendary Gator revolver on the floor. This weapon will come with a base damage of 48, and the perk on it will set targets on fire, dealing an additional 15 damage over time. The next weapon will come from the Dunwich Borers area. When you get here, clear out all of the raiders, then make your way to the underground tunnels. In these tunnels, you will encounter a bunch of ghouls, but if you fight past them and get to the end of the tunnel, you will find a hole in the ground that you can jump into and swim down to find Grim's Tooth. This is an extremely powerful melee weapon, and the perk on it will apply both a bleed and poison effect to your target. To get the next weapon, you will need to head over to the Libertalia area. When you get here, make your way to the top of this building. And here you will find the captain's cabin. And on this box, you will find the legendary Fo4 Terrible Shotgun. This will be a very strong shotgun that will have a base damage of 62, and the perk on this weapon will increase the limb damage done by this weapon by 25%, but it will also greatly increase its recoil. The next weapon will be found at Hubris Comics. When you get here, clear out the glitch and in this melee weapon, and the perk on it will apply both a bleed and poison effect to your target. To get the next weapon, you will need to head over to the Libertalia area. When you get here, make your way to the top of this building. And here you will find the captain's cabin. And on this box, you will find the legendary Fo4 Terrible Shotgun. This will be a very strong shotgun that will have a base damage of 62, and the perk on this weapon will increase the limb damage done by this weapon by 25%, but it will also greatly increase its recoil. The next weapon will be found at Hubris Comics. When you get here, clear out the ghouls in the first room, then you can look for the display case that will be behind the counter. And in this locked display case, you will find the legendary early to mid-game melee weapon due to the perk on it. With this weapon, and stagger your target, and also apply a bleed effect to that target.
Yes. Yes.
To get the next weapon on this list, you will need to reach level 20, which shouldn't take too long. Once you reach level 20, you can head over to the overlay station and make your way east. And here you will find this trash UFO. On the ground around the UFO, you will find green blood, but you can also participate. And in this cave, you will find an alien that you can kill to get the alien blaster. It is a very powerful, unique weapon that you can modify to make it even stronger. To get the next weapon, you will need to head over to the Jamaica Plains area. Then make your way to the basement of the City Hall building. In the basement, you will need to get past some hacking and lockpicking, but you will end up in this office, and here you will find the legendary 2076 World Series baseball bat. The perk on this weapon will give you a small chance to send your targets flying through the air every time you hit them. The next weapon will come from the nearby University Credit Union building. When you get here, enter the building from the back door, then make your way to the vault. In the vault, you will need to pick the lock to this safe to reveal a hidden button. Pressing that button will open up a secret door that will bring you into a lab, and on the table in the lab, you will find the legendary Limitless Potential. The perk on the Limitless Potential will make it so you will never need to reload this weapon. Instead, you can keep firing it until you run out of reserve ammo. The list can be found back at Vault 111. When you get here, make your way to the Overseer's office, and here you will find a display case with the cryolator inside of it. The cryolator isn't a legendary weapon, but it does perform like one, and it has a unique effect that will freeze and slow enemies while damaging them. To get the next weapon, you will need to go with the 10th hidden weapon on this list can be found at the ArcJet Systems location. About halfway through the control room with the jump jet weapon inside it. This unique weapon will use your jump items as ammo, giving you a ranged weapon to use if you ever run out of ammo. It can also be modified to apply an electrical fire damage effect to your target. The next weapon can be found at the Big John salvage location. When you get here, you will need to clear out the mutants, then make your way to this blue train car. There will be a black wire coming out of this train car. Follow to find a switch. Flip that switch, then you can return to the blue train car to enter the trapdoor inside of the train car. This will take you to an underground bunker, and here you will find a railway rifle. This is a pretty good weapon, and it is from running the railroad factory. We're finding one of the bodies of railroad agents, but they can be kind of hard to come by. But this is a guaranteed way to get a railway rifle. To get the next weapon on the list, head over to the Echo Lake Lumber location in Far Harbor. When you get here, look for this ruined building, then make your way to the top floor.
Go check that out. Hey. Over here. Check it out.
Here you will find a red chest with the legendary Harvester weapon inside of it. This is a very overpowered weapon because of the perk on it, which will give you a chance to stagger your target every time you hit them. And because this weapon has a very fast
Check
attack
it out.
speed, you will hit them many times in a short amount of
Take a
time,
look.
giving you a chance to stun lock your enemies and take them out very easily. The next weapon will come from the nearby Beaver
Heads up.
Creek Lanes location.
Here.
When you get here,
Head over
clear
there.
out the ghouls, then make your way to the office on the top floor.
Go look, boy. What's there, boy? Go check that out. Nice.
And here you
Coming
will
back
find the
later for you.
legendary Striker Fat Man.
Look alive.
Now this weapon can be
Check it
kind of
out.
tricky to use, but it can do some good damage if you land a hit
Go
with
there.
it. And the perk on it will give you a 50% chance to cripple your target's leg.
Take a look.
The next weapon comes from the Vim Pop Factory in Far Harbor.
What's up guys, Steven Asylum here, and in this video I'll be showing you a glitch in Fallout 4 on the next gen update that lets you get the Annihilator unique gun at any point in the game without any kind of lockpicking skills. If you want to come get this gun 10 minutes into the game after leaving Vault 1 of the version will match and get Dog Me as a companion down just like that, and that it direct him to come into this room. I'm actually going to pick this ammo up just in case. I don't want that to interfere here. I have Dog Me come into this room. That's the easiest way in my opinion. And then once Dog Meat's in the room, just close the door behind, and then click on Dog Meat, and choose Talk.
How you doing, buddy?
And then choose Fetch.
Hey, boy.
And now,
Find
while I
something for me?
understand why people may want to choose Container, because the Cryolator's in a container right here next to us, you actually want to choose Items.
See if there's any good stuff nearby, boy.
And then Dog Meat will go for the Cryolator in the case.
The Commonwealth in Fallout 4. But in this video, I will be showing you 15 hidden weapons that you don't want to miss. These weapons won't really... The next weapon can be found at the... There are a lot of unique weapons in Fallout 4, and it's very easy to miss most of them. So in this video, I will be showing you the locations of 66 unique weapons. These will come from the base game and all of the DLCs for Fallout 4. The first weapon on this list will come from... which will be right here on your map. When you get here, look for this drain pipe that you can enter, and on the other side you will find a group of raiders. Clear them out, then make your way to this workshop. shop area, and here on the counter you will find the big gym. This is a pretty good early game legendary melee weapon, and the perk on it gives you a 20% chance to break your target's leg. Next up, we will open from the diner. Which will be nearby. When you get here, you will find two raiders yelling at a woman in the diner named Trudy. If you help Trudy deal with the raiders, she will become a vendor that will sell the General Chow's Revenge Sword. This weapon will come with a perk that will increase damage done to robots by 50%. After this, we can head over to the Covenant Settlement and talk to the vendor Penny, who will be selling the Justice. This is a pretty strong shotgun that will come with a perk that will give this weapon a chance to stagger targets, making it harder for them to fight back. After that, we can go to Sagus Ironworks. When you get here, make your way to the Blast Furnace area, and here you will encounter the boss Slag. And if you defeat him, you will get the Shish Kebab weapon. Now, this weapon won't come with a legendary perk, but you can modify it to make it an extremely strong weapon.
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to...
Next up, we can go northeast to the Dunwich Horror area. When you get here, make your way to the underground tunnels and look for this hole in the ground. Then swim down, and here you will find the Krem's Tooth. This is a very strong melee weapon that has a good base damage, but it will also apply a bleed and poison effect to the target, which will allow you to keep constant pressure on your enemies. After that, we can head over to the Rook family house. When you get here, you will find a man shooting Mirelurks from a roof. Help him deal with those Mirelurks, and he will let you into his house. From here, you will have two choices. You can either do his follow-up side quest, or you can just kill him. Either way, you will get the Reba and the Reba 2 sniper rifles. The Reba 2 is a very good sniper rifle and comes with a perk that will give you a 50% damage increase towards Mirelurks and bugs. The next weapon on this list will come from the Vital Pump House. When you get here, you will need to solve a small puzzle to unlock a door. The solution for this puzzle is 10-4-5-1. And on the floor of the room past the door, you will find the Gainer. This revolver can do a lot of damage, and the perk on it sets targets on fire, dealing an additional 15 damage. For the next weapon, we will need to go to Libertalia. When you get here, make your way to the top of this building that is built on the back of a ship. At the top, you will find the captain's cabin, and in this room, you will find the Lefusel Terrible shotgun. This may be one of the best shotguns in the game, as it comes with a high base damage, and the perk on this weapon increases its damage by 25%. If we head back to Vault 111, we will get the next weapon on this list, which will be the Cryolator. To get this weapon, you will need to be at least level 18 and be able to lockpick Master Ox.
Need to pick
In
something
the
up?
Overseer's office, you will find the Cryolator weapon in this display case. The Cryolator is a very good weapon that allows you to freeze enemies, making them easier to deal with. The 10th weapon on this list will come from the ArcJet Systems area. About halfway through this location, you will come across a control room, and on this table you will find the Junk Jet, which uses your scrap junk as ammo, and it can do some pretty good damage. If you are level 20 or above, you can head to the Oberlin station to get the next weapon. Once here, run to the east to find this crashed UFO and a trail of green blood leading to a cave. Inside that cave, you will find an alien that you can kill to get the alien blaster. This is a very strong weapon that can be modified to be even better and use a more common ammo type. The next weapon will come from Bunker Hill. Here you can talk to the vendor Deb to purchase the Wastelander's Friend. This weapon will come with a perk that increases limb damage by 50%. After that, we will make our way to the USS Constitution. When you get here, a robot will approach you, telling you to talk to the captain of the ship above you. This will start the last voyage of the USS Constitution side quest, and at the end of it, you will be given the Broadsider weapon. The Broadsider is a unique weapon that can do a lot of damage, and it has its own very unique look to it. If you go south from the USS Constitution, you will find Pikmin's Gallery. When you get here, clear out all of the raiders in the building and protect Pikmin. Then Pikmin will give you a key to his safe, which you can use to get Pikmin's knife. This weapon is very good and comes with a perk on it that will apply a bleed effect to your target, and on top of this, Pikmin's blade also comes with a stealth blade, which increases damage done with this weapon while sneaking. The next two weapons will come from the Good Neighbor Settlement. First, you can go to the alleyway near the entrance to start the Big Dig side quest, and at the end of that, you will get the Ashmaker, which is a legendary minigun that comes with a perk that will set targets on fire and an additional 15 damage. If you go back to the Kill or Be Killed shop near the entrance of Good Neighbor, you can also grab the Party Starter. This weapon comes with a perk that makes the weapon do 50% more damage against humans. And if you defeat him, you will be able to loot the Furious Power Fist off of his body. This is a really good weapon for melee builds due to the perk on it that will increase the damage done by this weapon every time you hit the scene. To get this weapon, you will need to lockpick the display case behind the counter, and inside you will find Grognak's axe. Hitting with this weapon will cause more stagger, but targets take pretty damage. The next weapon on this list will come from Diamond City. This vendor will be selling the Big Bull, which is a modified version of the Fat Man. With this weapon, is free and does not count on Outside of Diamond City or Vault 81, you have a chance to encounter a rare vendor named Cricket, who will be selling Now, in my opinion, this is a must-have weapon due to its high damage and its accessibility. It also comes with a leg, the spear attack, the turn explodes for the previous one would have significant damage to anything around the explosion. If you decided to wait for Cricket outside of Vault 81, you can also easily grab the next weapon on this list. To get it, just head into Vault 81 and talk to the vendor inside of the vault, and she will be selling the Overseer's Guardian. This is another must-have weapon due to its high base damage, and the perk on it makes this weapon fire an additional projectile every time you pull the trigger, doubling both your damage and your ammo count, as this additional projectile will be free. After this, we can head over to Big John's Salvage. When you get here, look for this blue train car, then follow the black wire to this switch to unlock the trapdoor in the blue car.
The Cryolator, aka the Snowball Launcher, is a unique heavy weapon that's affected by heavy weapons and the explosives perk. It has two firing modes, the standard being a flamethrower AoE attack, and the other being more of a concentrated snowball of death. The gun can only be found in Vault 111 behind a master picklock. It comes with 200 bullets, and it can be refilled defenders for the low cost of... A kidney in a leg, apparently, so charisma's gonna help for the better prices. But even then, it'll still cost a ton. But let's find out if it's possible with Fallout 4. Bob Starling's Explorer in the description below, go check them out. And this comment was the integration of the video. Thank you so much for the suggestion, and I hope you enjoy. Furthermore, we have to make a perfect character with a perfect name. Invest the points into strength for heavy guns, and this weapon set up
Asylum, a Jillian for Action Point, if you want to swap this with Perception, the exclusives heard earlier on, you can. And 5.7 look faded to well. Then we all know the song. Chill while the world ends, long sleep, and wife gets behind the doors, because imagine not having hands, and waiting in a corner to become hidden so I can pick up the Pip-Boy and enter the wasteland. And we all know what time it is. It's time to recycle Sanctuary and spam shelves. Wait. Well, not actually. For the first time in a run, we're not doing this, but we are going to be gathering all the loot and supplies for the Cryolator ammo and upgrades. The list on screen now is all the materials needed to max out the Cryolator. First, we actually need to get the gun. So, we could play like a pacifist until level 18 for Master Lockpicking, but no, I'm not doing that again. However, I do know the goodest of boys that likes to enjoy the game as well. Grabbing all the loot in the red rocket and giving Dogmeat a pat on the head, heading back to Vault 111 to get the weapon. Pushing him into the cage and telling him to fetch, he just blocks it straight out of the case. Hey, Dogmeat. Well, no companions this run, sorry. Running past Concord and talking to Carla to buy some materials, we made it to the Grumling Diner. And using that charm and the threat of being turned into an ice cream, I robbed Wolfgang and made them leave. I showed Trudy my shopping list and gathered the final parts to max out the Cryolator, adding the crystallized barrel, the sight, and the recoil compensating stock. And now it was time to upgrade our bartering capabilities. Entering the Super Duper Mart in Lexington and attempted to stealthily get the kills of the Jungle Camel vendor. But I say attempted because on the way out, on my way out of Lexington, I can't really rob the bank because free money and it didn't have a address. It could be. Don't have a cancel. In the Cambridge police station, I actually helped Buzz Lightyear for the first time, but only because he was wearing the costume. And this was my first run actually using the Cryolator, and oh my god, it's so good. But these are only ghouls. What about some raiders? Oh, surely it struggles against Swan. Pretty decent. I'm about to conquer rock to the head, boy. Fair enough. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be able to kill him, but I mean, I was going on. What about some raiders? Oh, surely it struggles against Swan. Pretty decent. I'm about to conquer rock to the head. Fair enough. Yeah, I knew. Popping into Good Neighbor for the fast travel point, and then visit the church to start the railroad west line. And if you're wondering why, there's a book inside the HQ that grants you a 5% bonus to the Cryolator damage. But not yet, it's time to save it. Every station around us to pull get a triggerman to save on ammo, and for the ones that thought they couldn't be right fast, I'm going to dead instead. Climbing the Excel, Dino went down in only 2 bullets. What I'm different is going to be hell at you. Saving Nick after I'm trying to play the triggerman because Nick likes to take sweet ass time to catch up. So I sat there and just span a body around in boredom. Clearing out the triggerman in the next room, I heard a sob in my pocket and realised I was dwindling on ammo. So when met face to face with Skinny Malone, I used my single brain cell remaining for once and chose not to partake in violence, even though I really wanted to wipe that entire room. But convincing Darla to leave, I ran away quickly, heading into Diamond City with a moth flying out my wallet and capitalism on the mind. I was tapping in the next room, I heard a sob in my pocket and realised I was dwindling on ammo. So when met face to face with Skinny Malone, I used my single brain cell remaining for once and chose not to partake in violence, even though I really wanted to wipe that entire room. But convincing Darla to leave, I ran away quickly, heading into Diamond City with a moth flying out my wallet and capitalism on the mind. It was time to make something one better way than beg.
Oh, I knew it. Here. What did you say?
No, it's not nearly as bad as that. We're going to make a lot of money in us. No dealing. We're bringing bad up this shit. Time for my second favourite quest in the game, Diamond City Blues. Morgan refused to tell him to leave Darcy alone. He told me of a drug dealer we're going to rob. So we went down to do that. Well, I'm not letting you touch a penny. All mine. Killing the mobsters, I started filling my pocket with money and drugs. Going to a chem bench to turn them into super drugs. And then making my way to Vault 81 to turn my drugs into crime. Someone must have snitched the DEA because they sent out an entire Yao to try and kill me. But with the remaining ammo, I put it down easily. You gotta try harder than that to take down McFlurry. Waiting at Vault 81 for Cricket to turn up, and I saw she showed me the most amazing vendor inventory of all time. Yeah, nothing. Great. Every time I have to wait 5 in-game days for her to show up again, and when she did, I exchanged everything to get this expensive ass ammo. After buying a batch, it was off to the museum to help Preston. Not the yellow CT-45 and the Perception bobblehead. Clearing the raiders inside, it was time to head out. kill Becky to death for. And surprisingly, she went down with ease. With all many sellable items looted off raiders, I went back to Cricket to get stocked up on about 500 more cryo cells. Returning to Nick in Diamond City, I told him about the murder of my beloved wife. Oh, and yeah, the kidnapping of Sean, but I'm not too bothered about that. Investigating Kellogg's secret man cave, we discovered the clues on his whereabouts, and Kellogg, you know that smoking increases your chances of death by cancer, and also increases the chance of being hunted down by a deranged man with warheads. That's the bit that didn't tell you about. Turned down at Fort Hagen and killed all the Sims in my way, looted the armory for the boosting cows. And finally, I was face to face with the man that caused all of my pain. And I'm not talking about the pain of my deceased wife or the kidnapped son. I'm talking about the pain in my wallet just to get here. That's where you get, you sick bastard. And searching his computer, my god, that's disgusting. How to make it... Wait a minute. I said Fort Hagen? I've never seen a man more afraid of a blip before in my life. Returned to Diamond City, I stole a new coloured quantum. Well, I would have if the child wasn't watching us the entire time. Fought Nick and Kellogg is now dead. We made our way a good neighbour for the memory den. Talked to Dr. Amari, I had to brain to figure out how to get into the Institute. And after watching the Corsair and the minion of the Antichrist disappear, found out it was through teleportation. Telling Amari, she says that I could go find Virgil in the Common Sea. But before that, it's railroad time. Meeting Deacon at the Old North Highway, we met up with another member of the railroad, and he said he isn't safe. Entering the tunnel, we dropped the synth, and the gun's still just so good. Entering the vault, we found a corpse of Tommy Whispers, and in respect, I will loot his entire body, sell it to turn into snowball. And I was also being sick very respectful pistol. But it's worth a lot of money, and money is motivation, and motivation is getting through the challenge. Escaping and speaking to Des Nabona back to Deacon's 100% true.
Harrington's prototype disabled a minefield and wiped out 100 dead ones. So is any of this everything?
She let me pick a nickname, and what's more fitting than
Homie.
after turning in the quest, I was allowed to get in the HQ. Finally got my hands on the monkey. Probably let me go and see I met the children of Adam, and brought some friends over to deal with them. Entering Virgil's cave, he told me that if I secured a Corsair chip, he would give me the plans for the teleporter. So, do you remember when I said Diamond City Blues was my second favourite mission? Well, Hunter/Hunter is my favourite mission, but you'll see why at the end. If you frequent viewing the channel, you'll already know. Checking Forces signal at CIT, I tracked out a green tech, and for dealing with gunners, the cryolator again is just insane. Well, unless I got my head exploded through the floor, because it just works. Making my way to the top floor, I dealt with the Corsair because it killed my hostage. That's my war crime, and no one else is allowed to take it. But with the Corsair dead, the remaining hostages were mine. And you know what time it is? It's time for war crimes, baby! Went back to Desmond with the Corsair chip in hand. I gave it away to get decoded. War crimes, baby! Back to Desmond with the Corsair chip in hand. I gave it away to get decoded.
Hi. How's it going? just grinding dailies. Anything new on 76? Just the alien event. There is one weapons I'm looking for, B25 10mm. Nice.
Hey. Hey.
Nitera Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I sent my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They made me out of reach. Was a satellite array on the coast. My orders were to hold this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Easy living this end.
And pink waving.
What? Who's there? Human. Got a fight for you.
This is Ferris. It's been 2 hours since the power left. My leg. I can't staunch the bleeding. The bullet must have hit an artery. Brandis, if you get this, I hope you made it back to Aspen in time. There was nothing you could do for me. Get to the bunker up north. You'll survive. That's all that matters.
Hell yeah. Got it. Go. Fused solid. This one too.
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1. Farnham, report. We're down to 5%. We'll have to scuttle the army. We can't let them have it.
Farnham!
Damn it. Aston set for self-destruct. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move!
this? You here to trade, boy?
You a trader?
All right. Name's Dreth. That's all you need to know.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Take a look.
No fun.
You look like you could use a little pick-me.
Let's see what you got.
Exactly.
Freeze. One more step and who are you?
Oh? Are you...
What?
You're...
I
followed the distress beacons left by your
Other.
They're dead, Paladin.
You've been through them. I've collected.
Farewell, Brandis.
Goodbye.
Paladin Brandis.
Need something?
What have you been doing all this time?
So...
Bye.
You still here?
I'll see you later.
Something on your mind?
Is your recon team the first to explore the Commonwealth?
No, far from it. I've been meaning to speak with you. The last...
Paladin Brandis' team.
What happened?
There was one...
Paladin.
Can he come back?
I admit it, but long... Is there any...
Do you want their help?
Yes.
That's all.
All right. Under this. This was no easy...
Hi, I'm Matt.
You there.
Hey there.
Welcome back. Looking to trade?
You have any paying work?
Yeah. Caravan. A parrot. And that's
I'm not doing the job for chump change.
everyone.
I'll take care of your feral problem.
Great. Welcome back. Looking to trade?
Let's see what you got.
See something you like?
Hey.
Almost ready to do another circle.
I cleared the training yard of Farrell's.
Finally, someone that can get things done.
Uh-huh.
No, Kessler's been looking. Before you go, though, I was hoping you could spend...
This your store?
Yeah, but hey.
Sure. Not right now.
You'll be back.
Hey.
The only way you can open this job is
Melting
to
face?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Just think.
I'm half tempted to join the railway.
Hey, you. Talk some sense into.
You should look after yourself.
See? We got a business.
Oh, at least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save sins?
Might as well go off and join the Death Claw Preservation Society.
I wouldn't mind getting some service here.
Where are my manners? If you want a drink, talk to me. Need a bed? Well, hit up Numbskull over there.
Hi.
Bar's open. Just don't get so drunk you shoot up.
You have any work?
Well, there is...
Dad.
Mm-hmm.
He brought it up. Not before he died.
I'll find your grandpa.
Just be careful, all right?
Yes. Bingo.
Yeah?
I found your grandpa. Not much left except his hat.
Grandpa Savoldi. Damn. People on the hill don't think kindly about the man. My grandpa...
He died fighting for the...
Wish more people... Here's the... You'll find...
Hey there, friend. We're in some real trouble.
I'd be glad to help if I can.
It's easy. We take everything. We can...
I'll take care of those super mutants.
Good.
What just happened?
with someone.
Hold. Get him. Hey. Stay there. Let's go. Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the right person for the job. By the way.
mess with one of us, you mess with all.
Hey. Hey. Over here. Hey. Move here. Here. Hey.
How are you?
I'd like to trade some items.
Go ahead. Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Okay.
Let's trade some things.
Of course. Get him.
What?
Nice.
This is gonna be fun!
This is bullshit. Yo. Psst.
Hey.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Hey.
Only a fucking coward hides. Who's out there?
Yes.
Hey.